Hello, I'm Upstick. Welcome to episode 31 of BlockHeads. Ah, the spooky waffle is back. It's just about Halloween. The scares are just around the corner. That's the thing about Waffle Stick skin, though. Like, he doesn't even look scary. He just looks dirty. He looks so dirty. Looks like I just went and jumped in a big puddle of mud. Yeah. And just got some, like, radioactive orange in it or something. I don't know exactly what it's supposed to be. You know, it is a little spooky. You know, the mouth on Waffle Stick, yeah, that's kind of wild. Anyways, yes, this wasn't the original episode 31. I was actually going to do a bigger project, but unfortunately it was so large that I couldn't get it done in time, and I'm halfway through the episode, so maybe for episode 32, we'll jump back to that. But right now, I've got some plans for today, and I got some stuff to show off. So you remember this mob farm I done like way back in the days, like episode 10 or something like that, somewhere close to that? We needed to do a bunch of optimization, and I have done it. So I've moved the AFK platform to the most optimal placement for efficiency, and so we're getting like some really good drops. I put in an item sorter for the mob farm, so it's so much better just pulling drops. We've got gunpowder, bones, and string, so I went a little bit less on the string. Oh, is that open? I thought I was going to fly in that lava. Anyways, yes, we only have one row of string right here, and then we've got 3 bones and 3 gunpowder, because that seems to be what we use the most. So that's kind of nice to have that. And, you know, just simple observer clock, the simple sorter, and I cleared out some mine shafts below. We lit them up, and we're good to go on the mob spawning. Actually, we can demonstrate that. If I were to go to the AFK platform, AFK, and then bring on the good old free cam, we can watch it in action. And so we could just roll the free cam down here. Isn't this nice? So we could see the mob city spawn. Just the mob floods on the platforms. Very nice. And I don't know if these are accurate numbers because we've got It's Mine on right now, loading in some of the mobs in the world. But this is kind of what I'm getting with another player on the server. Not terrible, not terrible. Some good drops. I'm worried about the witch. Does he die? Yeah, it looks like he died from fall damage. I was really worried that he's going to have that fire resistance potion to come out. But it seems that we have dodged the bullets, and we're getting it all sorted, much better organized. Makes a Waffle Stick happy. Leaving the old mob farm behind, and I got words that It's Mine needs a delivery of netherrack for the project going on over at the Double Witch Huts. And before we do head over there, I was wanting to show this one off. This is really cool. So this is a tree farm, and it's something that Hexs had built. He had used Dusty Dude's tutorial on it. It was a really cool guy. I was watching some of his videos. He's got some good stuff, and it's quite simple how it works. If we did have some saplings there, we are some birch saplings, and it should be auto-loaded with bone meal, and it basically just pushes the wood out, and a TNT duper takes out the woods and then stores it into the double chest over here. Very useful. We use wood all the time for buildings. And so we can start this bad boy. Wait a second. What's going on here? I hope I didn't break it. So the way the redstone is set up, I'm almost willing to bet if I broke the block that the tree sat on, done this, it would work. So it should do that. There it goes. But then it gets stuck. And then it goes back. How odd. How odd. Maybe this should go like this. And then... Aha! Aha! Waffle ingenuity. I've still got it, guys. I've got it a little bit. So it grows in, blows up the wood, gives us the storage, which is going to be so useful. I mean, look how much wood we've already done already. I mean, this stuff just keeps going, doesn't it? That's the thing about the TNT duper. It's not dependent on the machine. It just continuously cycles. Interesting. I'm going to turn it off now. Just thought it'd be a neat thing to show. And It's Mine just informed me that he found the netherrack, so I am no longer the mailman, but I wanted to come to the Nether Hub to show off all of the concrete I placed. Ah, yeah, it's not quite there yet, but it does a very important thing. It blocks the gas from the outside, so we have to worry about them just pelting this area with fireballs, you know, breaking the glass, breaking the concrete back here, which I really need to fix. And I done a little AFK room near the Nether Hub because I wanted to explore some of the 1.16 building blocks. For some reason, I just haven't been doing a lot of exploration with them. Yeah. Isn't this fresh? It's nice and clean, you know? Took some heavy inspiration from Tingotech's Decked Out. It's a very popular thing on Hermit Crafting. You know what? I don't watch Hermit Craft, but man, I love that minigame I did. It's so cool. So I really like the theme that he done, but I went blue with mine just for something a little bit different. Yeah, I just talked about Hermit Craft. You know it's 2020 then. What is going on? Oh my god. What lag was that? And there's one more thing I wanted to show off over here at the main town. Oh, isn't this pretty? Every time I come over here, I'm astonished by Hexs' work, man. So, yeah, speaking of Hexs, he had built a really nifty looking stables next to his noble estate. And, man, the environment is just beautiful over here. And so he had come in and done this nice custom tree. I felt like we needed something there, and he did too, I guess. I didn't really tell him to do it, but I did help him put it in, so it's all in and looking very leafy. That's one thing that we were talking about. It's very leafy in this area. And you know what? I learned in Hex's most recent episode, he wants to tear down my tower. That punk. He wants to tear it down. Well, what is this? Well, it doesn't quite stand up to something like this. I mean, this is just... Oh my god, look how much detail is in this thing. It's just insane how much detailing. And, you know, you just kind of got my tower with a little tippity tip. That's what I get, I guess. Anyways, going around the estate, he did the stables on the left-hand side if we were to approach it from the front. This is on my to-do list as well. I've got the book. I've got to do some maintenance work. Not in today's episode, but maybe a couple episodes down the line, and try to get some stuff worked out like we had done last time. And yeah, let's actually go through the entrance. So you go to the left of the estate, opens up, and it's just like a really beautiful stables that he has put in. This scene, that is wallpaper worthy. That's just, oh, it's gorgeous. So quaint, so comfy. And he puts in these like blue, like warped things. Oh, they just match and you wouldn't expect it. He's even got a duck pond. What is this? What a rich hex. This one just boop. And, you know, I did a little bit of detailing as well over here. You know, he's over here working. I was like, man, I'll help you out. I know it's a grind doing all the terraforming work. And it looks like I missed a block, unfortunately. Hey, but I'm in luck. We've got some spruce slabs. Let's go ahead and pop one in there. Help the fellow out. And I've done this like little leaf holder, which is kind of cool. He liked it. It's simple, but it you know, it makes everything a little bit, just a little tad more quaint. I love that area. I've really been wanting to show that off. So today, I'm going to go back to my roots. Oh, back in the day. You remember when I used to do... Oh my... There's a pillager raid going on. You remember when I used to do base building? Wow. We're going to do a little bit of base building today. And it's not going to be like it was. It's going to be more utility because BlockHeads, we don't do the whole bases thing. You know. I want to dig a little area in the ground to further my efforts of becoming more organized because I've been working this out, you know, putting in some shulkers, being a little bit more organized, categorizing items, and so on. Now, I think we've got a score to settle here. I don't think I see the... Oh, yeah, there's... No. Way too many. Way too many. There's never too many for Waffle Stick. Never. So you haven't learned yet. You're locked in here with me. That might have been the cheesiest thing I've ever done. Oh, I've got Bad Omen, do I? Let me show you how I get rid of it. That's gonna fix it. Man, my decoration needs to be put on the to-do list in my book. And this whole area actually needs to be on my to-do list. I mean, just looking around, it's not done. This is something it's mine done. Hey, what kind of stuff do I got in my shulker boxes over here? I could do a little bit more organizing. Ooh, fun. Put it in my ender chest. Anyways, oh, okay. I thought I might have had like a god sword in there and just didn't know about it. Got all the bone blocks, man. So I think what I want to do with the utility base, I want to build it kind of close to the castle. So if we were to go behind this, we're not going to be loading as many entities. that's present over in the nobles area, which is, yeah, it gets kind of rough over there when you're just in that area and then taking in all the scene. But if you're over here, there's not really too much lag from the frame rate drop or anything. And I think this would be an excellent place to work on one. Maybe the entrance could be on one of these separate islands like this one. That way it's not even part of the main islands and we can claim it as our own. And we can have our little work area in there. Because I'm always flying around anyways. Why not? So I managed to dig one ugly hole. Really ugly hole. Yeah, here it is. But I think it does have a lot of potential. So got this nice aqua view in the lands beyond, you can kind of see. It really makes a big difference. Of course, when you get in here, you can't see anything, but if we put in some glass, maybe it will look even better. And of course, I got some plans for a frontal face on this thing. I think I'm gonna use blackstone, man. I'm in the mood to use it. It's a new block I want to work with, and I think it looks glorious with certain block combinations. It's gonna take a little bit to get where we want to be, because we're gonna do like the face and make it kind of mesh in with the mountainside. That's actually a really nice looking mountain too. I mean, just to be naturally generated. But we can suss it out. No one's gonna see this because it's in the outside of the BlockHeads island, and I think we'll be good. We're just gonna make it. Oh, hi. So here's how I activate the gold farm. So just come in, give him a nudge. Don't even need a bow and arrow or anything. Yeah, there we go. Sometimes don't make that, so I probably need a better method. Yeah, my tools are going to need a little bit of repairing, I think. It literally was seconds. Like, it didn't take long at all. I don't think I've ever shown this off fully, so using it. So they, spawn on the platforms, and they're kind of smaller, so the spawn rate is faster than them walking around the donuts and stuff. And it makes for a really nice, tiny build for a farm. Just nice and simple. I mean, I wouldn't call it tiny, but I mean, compared to the other gold farm designs. And speaking of it's mine, he's been doing a little bit of building. What? It's mine doing building? Yeah, this is cool. So this is like the storage, the zombie pig. Oh man, they're really wanting my soul, aren't they? I see him on that corner. That's the reason. Oh yeah, he about hit me. So it's mine kind of went with like an Egyptian, like modern Egyptian kind of look, and I think it looks cool. Like it's just appropriate for the farm. And he's got like these sentries. Isn't that cool? He's got like the war hammer. He's ready to take you out, if you're gonna take our stuff. And I guess you would need some really mighty sentries up in the nether roof. And he's even got another hammer, I think. It's maybe it's a hammer. He might have been doing some adjustments there, and I just don't know what he's done. And of course, the reason I am here is to get... Oh, hopefully don't come after me. Okay, these guys aren't aggroed. The reason I'm here is to get some of this. We got blackstone, a couple double chests full, and it's even full back here, I think. So another double chest. We'll have plenty of blackstone, no doubt. So I might want to get some of this crying obsidian. And I need to get my hands on some warped planks and the crimson planks, just to test out different color palettes. I know exactly where to go for it. You guessed it. You guessed it. Yeah, I was over at the Tech Island, Hexs manual nether tree farm. It's pretty nifty stuff. Got all the materials I needed. And yeah, I'm actually standing in the finished project now. But there's a much bigger section that we're going to roll a time lapse for. Did I just hear you say that time lapse was disappointing? I couldn't agree more. Some stuff happened with OBS and it wonked up on me. That never happens to me, but it did. It happened. And I has no clips. Sad face. Well, you get to piggyback the old waffle stick eyes and take a tour with me. So this is like a little storage and work area. I'm going to put in some workstations behind me. I think it's going to be a nice fit. And we can make our way into the bigger area, which is more interesting. Now look at this. Now, isn't this a cozy place to call home? I love it because it's completely lit up. I usually don't light up my projects, but it's completely lit up. I thought, you know, beforehand, it's like, I want to finish this project. I don't think it's entirely finished, obviously. I mean, I've got to do some stuff on the outside, like these cobble walls and stuff. But I'm loving like what we've got done. We've got the blue and black. We've got the main concept all complete. And I was thinking about maybe even adding a new room back here. Oh, yeah. That way we can kind of get away from this area and do some other things like a salt generator, some little manual farms to come to whenever we need something in this area, just like real fast. And I gotta obviously complete this. These are like warped woods and yeah, whatever this is. Big orange glowy thing, basically glowstone. I keep forgetting the name of it. Look, my armor matches the floor. I'm practically camouflage. And yeah, we'll work on the outside at some point. The terraforming needs to be done, but I don't know. I might have a tough time with it because I'm not really that good at terraforming hills. And I just got to add some more terraforming on the side of that. And so we got our portal also connected up. So that's into the main Nether Hub. And it displays on the map. The way the island's set up, it looks like it was a bigger scale or a smaller scale here. So Hexs just kind of melted it into the mainland. But, you know, it works well enough for me. And, yeah, I have a way into my base. So definitely let me know what you think and maybe something I could do to improve the area. I was thinking maybe something in the center, but, you know, I'm running a little bit low on ideas now. Hey, this could have totally been our Halloween special. I mean, it is a little bit spooky in here, but it's a nice vibe. But I think that's going to be about it for today's episode, guys. Hope you did enjoy watching. We'll see you next episode. Have a fantastic day.